My name is Trinette Rose with Petries Home Care LLC, and today I'm at the Rosefield Court in Port Arthur, Texas. It's an assisted living center, and we're here with the community liaison, Luna Fontanet, celebrating Caregiver Appreciation Month. We're here to rally with our community and support others who are caregiving. Caregiving is so important, and sometimes caregiving requires self-care. So we will be sharing tips, and we will be giving away door prizes to help caregivers celebrate on today.
I told him we call him.
And we want to recognize caregivers that put so much into taking care of their loved ones. It's a month to speak with them about ongoing issues, how they're feeling about caring for a loved one, because sometimes it's hard and it's a lot of caregiver burnout. So we just want to say we hear you, we see you, we love you. And we come today just to celebrate them taking care of loved ones. And I have a few ladies here with me today. I have Ms. Paula Baxter with Compassion Hospice, Ms. Tori Roy with Southern Home Health, and Ms. Jeanette Petrie with Petrie Home Care Services, and she's going to be our keynote speaker today. So ladies, would you like to come up and talk about it?
Yes, well, I'm Paula Baxter. Some of you know me. I'm with Compassion Hospice, and one of the things that hospice does is not only care for the patients that we have on our service, but we provide a lot of support for caregivers, because it is a hard job, and some of you could be caregivers, maybe have been caregivers, or are receiving care for someone. So information for caregivers really pertains to everybody. So that's why we're here today, because we want to make sure that you guys all get recognized for whatever your role is in being a caregiver or being cared for.
I am Tori Royer with Southern Home Health, and we do have a social worker at hand for families that need a little extra care or just guidance to more resources to help with the caregiver burnout. That's where we can come in and team up with provider services or other agencies.
And Ms. Trinette Petrie.
And hi, my name is Trinette Petrie Rose. I'm the owner and the case manager of Petries Home Care LLC. We are a companion care provider, and also we do things around the home, such as organizing and cleaning, etc. We also take the loved one to the doctor, and we also get medications and grocery store runs. So we do a plethora of things to help you be independent as long as you can.
Thank you, ladies. At this time, we're going to break and let y'all come up and get something to eat, and then we'll come back and Trinette will speak to you about caregivers. Let's see what numbers I have on my ticket. All right, let's see here. All right. Okay. Last three numbers, 988. All right. All right. Thank you. All right.
Hi, again, my name is Trinette Petrie Rose, and I have the caregiver service, Petries Home Care LLC. I started in 2012. My mother had the business of Petries Nursing and Home Care. She was was a nursing home administrator in Houston in the Heights, and she served in this area for a long, long time. She worked for the Hayes family, and they were the first ones to get, it was Golden Triangle, which is senior rehab, and also Park Central, which was, I think, Cypress Glen North or something that closed down. So she was assistant director of nurses, and she went back and forth to both campuses. And also, they had the first locked Alzheimer's unit there. So, and we still really, as far as I know, if I'm up to date, we still don't have a lockup facility like that in the area yet. I think Magnolia Manor is getting started with one, but Golden Triangle was the first back in the late 80s. And they had a enclosed Alzheimer's unit for patients, not to be able to just walk and wander and leave, you know. They had patients at that sort. So that was my foundation. That was my foundation, working in the Alzheimer's unit at 16 years old. And I just want to recognize Nurse Faye Stone, who was my mother's, she was my mother's nurse when she was in the LVN program. She was her mentor and her teacher. So Ms. Stone, I want to and I also had an awesome blessing of taking care of her before she transitioned here. So in caregiving, not all situations end up bad. So you have to have a good outlook on both areas. You have to look at a good outlook on aging, and in assisted living, you still can do things. You know, you still can go places, you still can socialize with your friends. So just think you at a home away from home when you're in assisted living. But being in assisted living, you don't have to be by yourself. There's a support team that supports you all the time, and that's why we're here today. To salute the care team that cares for you every day. Caregiving is not only a job, it's a calling from God. You have to be heartfelt with people because you're in control of people's lives, you know. I worked at a cancer office years ago, and the doctor at that time told me, Rose, I want you to tell everybody they have to put a clown face on. Because who wants to be gloom and doom? You know, you're already away from home, you're out of your environment. Sometimes it's because some women or some men has lost their partner and they're alone by themselves. Or sometimes your children live out of town and you just can't navigate by yourself. And sometimes when you don't have the right caregiver, it can be a bit dangerous to leave your people just in the hands of someone they don't know or in the hands of someone that could misuse them in some type of way. So that's me reflecting back to caregivers. Like I said, caregiving, it comes from the heart. It's a God calling. You have to be sensitive towards people, and sometimes caregivers, we don't feel like smiling, we don't feel like being happy because we have different things that go on in our lives daily. But just that one smile that we can give someone can make their whole day go bad or get better. So today I'm just here just to tell all of you all at this assisted living facility, don't give up. Do not give up. This is not the last stop. Keep trying to do things. Come out your room, socialize, meet new people, find out new stories, share your stories because you may have unique stories because it is not the end when you come in assisted living. And these caregivers, they're giving up a lot. They're giving up their time, even the dietary, you know. It's even love and food, you know. Sometimes if it's just bland, it's not seasoned right, well, that's no love. You gotta put a little bit of a shaker in that salt and pepper, you know. So each and every task, from the receptionist to Lula, who comes and coordinates events, you know, for you guys to have, and that is so important that she feeds you all's mind with different
people come into the facility and tell you about different things that's going on. You're still involved in current affairs that's going on. So we want you to be encouraged on today, and we want to salute every caregiver, even the medical assistant that pass out the medicine, that keeps your medicine going, because that's so important. Each person here has a very special job. Housekeeping, keeping the rooms clean, keeping your laundry up, that is just so special. And even though we don't look at laundry people as being a caregiver, they are the most important thing, to keeping everything clean. They are one of the most important people to have on staff. So again, we want to thank you all for coming out your rooms and being a part of this with us. Caregiving, like I said, is not easy, but when you take things with God, when you have God in mind, you can do anything through Christ Jesus that strengthens you. Will it always be easy? No, it won't be easy. But that's why these other ladies came, and we can talk about people who can support you through the different phases of your life, and we can get through anything, like I said, with Jesus. So thank you all for having us here today. We want to send an extra special thank you, and we want to give her a hand clap, Luna, for being a good person and being involved in community affairs that we give all over the Golden Triangle. Thank you, Luna. Anyone had any questions about something that you wanted to ask about caregiving or anything of the sort? Like I said, I have a little small company, and it does caregiving. We take care of people. We go out to the homes, and just on an ordinary day, we'll go to the home and assist someone with their bath, like we did with Nurse Stone. We came in and assisted her with her bath because she had a fall. So we assisted her with her bath, and we gave her lunch. When she needed to go to the beauty shop or get her nails done, we took her out and did that. And sometimes our services can be every day. Sometimes it can be 3 days a week, 2 days a week. But we just kind of help people before they're deciding what's the next step. Some people stay in their home. Some people are not able. But whatever it is, we walk through them with this journey in their life. Just giving them encouragement. Encouragement is everything. It's everything. Don't give up. Don't give up. And I have met some wonderful people and had some really, really good relationships with people as a result of them letting me come into their home to help them out. So that's just what Petrie's Home Care do. And I have my assistant here. I'm going to let her raise her hand. She's my assistant. She's with me every day. And if I go out and bathe a patient, if I have to get groceries for a patient, if we have to organize, sometimes we organize their clothes. Sometimes we wash their clothes and make sure they're put in the correct places. Well, I'm able to be better effective because she's with me every day. Who is that? Her name is Elda Ayala. And currently I have about 8 people working with me. So I have ladies at different homes, and they're doing different jobs. Even putting up decorations for the holidays. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Yes. So if there's any questions? Thank you, Nurse Stone. Thank you. And it's just, I want to tear up because she was my mom nursing instructor, and God puts you in places where you need to be. Who would ever guess? And when my mom came from Texas Women's University, and my dad wanted to get married, so she left TWU and came home, and she had all her prerequisites, and she got into the program. And I heard for at least the first 17 years of my life, Faith Stone wouldn't have that. And to actually see her, we went to a social, we went to a prayer social, and she
said her name. She was talking just as I'm here talking today in front of a prayer social, a group of women that pray together. And I went up to her and I said, "Are you Faith Stone from Lamar Port Arthur College?" She said, "Well, that is me." And I just dropped because my mom said that for 17 years of my life, Faith Stone would not have that. And she went from Port Arthur to Houston, to the heights of Houston, with that Faith Stone mentality. You had to be a good nurse. When she walked in her nursing home, she didn't want to smell a smell, and she didn't want to have it that, "Oh, I'm about to get off, Miss Petrie, I can't do that." If a patient was in distress, you did what you had to do, and she took care of you afterwards. So I just thank God that even on today, as I'm speaking, the light is shining, because we never know how effective we're going to be in caregiving. So I just really appreciate you all again. I appreciate you all so much for being